Hello my darlings, my name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. Aries, I'm going to be doing your weekly reading for you from the 20th to the 27th of September, and I'm going to do something a little different this week. We're going to start with angel answers. So what I'd like you to do is think of the question that you want to ask, and then we'll see what answers are there for you. And then I'm going to look at the energies of your soulmate. So obviously this is your soulmate reading. So we're going to be focusing on his or her energies. But of course, if the reading resonates with you, you will appear in this reading as well at exactly the right place that you're meant to appear. And I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to start, as I said, with angel answers, then do a first layer of most of the Celtic cross, and then I'm going to move into the extended reading where we're going to go deeper into the energies, into the cards that have come out, and also pull some additional cards too. But before I do the extended, I will see what your soulmate's intentions are towards you. If the reading resonates, please, I would be very grateful if you would comment, like, share and subscribe. If you also have any ideas for readings, I would very happily receive those. I'm very open to doing readings as per how people want them. And if the reading doesn't resonate, it simply means the reading wasn't for you, and there will always be a reading for you at exactly the right time that you need to hear it. You'll know if it resonates with you or not. So Aries, starting off with the angel answers, I just want you just to quietly sit and ask a question or two questions at the moment with regards to you and your soulmate. And we'll start the reading with that. So thank you, Spirit, for Aries. What answers do you have for them? Thank you. You've got abundance, which is wonderful. And I'm going to pull one more for you, or two come out. Thank you. That wanted to come out. Recovery. And that one wanted to come out. Ask for help from others. So I'm just going to prop those up so I have those there for me. So I'm immediately seeing here that wherever you are in a situation with your soulmate at the moment, you are in a place of rest, recuperation, a little bit like the koala. And it's a place that you are absorbed in, I'm receiving. You're absorbed in it. You're absolutely... I think you're quite a way down the road of healing at the moment as well. It does say ask for help from others. So if you're not asking, Spirit is saying please do ask, because universe, Spirit, God will always send to you the person or people that you need at exactly the right time that you need it. So now I'm going to move into, using my Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, I'm going to move into your soulmate's energies. And the person that you're thinking about, him or her, and we're going to first of all see what their perceived, this is all in relation to you, so their perceived state of mind at the moment, thank you, with regards to you. You've got the High Priestess, so this beautifully confirms for me about the recovery card. So at the moment, their perceived state of mind about you is that you are very much in that space of quiet, in that space of peace. The High Priestess is very much about divine law and divine timing and understanding how the universe, God always works for us. Everything happens for us, not to us. You've had contrasts and you are now very much in the receiving hands of how your life is meant to play out, that flow. You're with that universal flow at the moment. I believe you're speaking your truth too, but you're being silent with them. I don't feel there's a lot of communication with them at this moment in time. Let's have a look at their challenge. Thank you, Spirit. Challenge for Aries soulmate. Thank you. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So as this is a love reading, this is saying to me that they are working, their challenge is to work on themselves at this time. Their challenge is to go within. I feel like they have an ideal about who they want to be, and I think they slightly beat themselves up that they're not quite that ideal, and maybe that ideal is who they want to be for you. But this is their challenge to focus on, and they're focusing on this one pentacle there, and they have this ideal here with this one. It's that focus on that fresh start, that focus on creating opportunities for themselves as well, is what I'm receiving. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm just going to move that to give myself a bit more space. Let's have a look at what's in their recent past. Thank you. So you've got here the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, again, they're working on something at the moment with regards to you, and it's whether it's the start of a new foundation, because I very much saw, you know, not just 8 pentacles there, but that one pentacle that they're working on there, and there has been a sort of few that they've worked on before, so they're trying to achieve something. This is their challenge, to get to exactly maybe a right message for you, or to get to a place where they feel that they deserve. I'm just getting that they deserve you. And the Three of Pentacles in the past for me is talking about they have done a lot of work on themselves. There is a foundation being built there, and I think they've gone through a great period of, they're going through a period of healing as well. And the Three of Pentacles is about building a foundation. I'm also seeing something in the autumn here as well for you. There's lots of autumnal colours. There's this leaf here, up here, which I've never seen before, and these are very sort of autumnal colours. So they have, thank you, Spirit, they've also had things hammered home to them, I'm hearing. So whoever they have, whoever God, the universe has sent to them, has been able to maybe hammer home a message to them, and they've had a realization about things. But there's been a lot of plans in place, and sometimes these plans are, I know this sounds silly, but without their knowing, sometimes these plans are things that subconsciously they're you know, so many things can go underneath the surface with us that we're unaware of. You know, when we're going through healing, you know, we may not feel that we're healing or moving forward, but we are doing a huge amount of internal work. And that's what I've received here with this card, that the foundations for whoever they are shifting and changing and growing and evolving into, the foundations have been set. And the challenge for them is to keep moving forward, to keep working on themselves. And you know this because you're sitting there as this high priestess at the moment, almost observing it all. Let's have a look at their near future with regards to you. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, Ace of Cups. So there really is something, there is a new start happening, and it's something that's come out of a great deal of sadness. There is a rebirth here. This is represented here by the lotus flowers. So, you know, lotus flowers grow out of dark, murky waters. So whatever has happened between you has been a transformation for you, because you're now in this high priestess mode and you're going through recovery. But it's having gone through that dark night of the soul, that's represented by the dark waters. But this beautiful lotus flower is blooming here. And, you know, there's very much 2 here. Do you see 1 and 2? One is slightly larger than the other, and that's immediately saying to me, this is you as the high priestess. But they are growing, they are blossoming in their own time, but they are coming. This is the next steps of their journey. There is thank you, Spirit, there is more self-love coming in for them as well with the Ace of Cups. There is a peace offering as well coming in too, represented here by the dove, and this is very divinely guided and very divinely protected. So let's have a look at their goals and aspirations with regards to you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Healing. Okay. So at this present time, and this is why it's about, they want to heal the situation between you. There is a great deal of quiet between you both at the moment. There is a lot of, I'm not feeling that it's a negative energy space between you. It's just a peaceful quiet. I feel that you are communicating in 5D. There's a lot of telepathic and maybe dreams that are happening. But they want to heal the situation. I'm seeing, okay, thank you, Spirit. There's a lot of inner child work that's happening for them at the moment, which is so important. And I'm so happy to see this because, you know, that inner childness, those inner wounds that we have, I feel that they are wanting to, they're very focused, you know, they're wanting to spend more time on themselves as well, and I think it's because you've transformed yourself, you've evolved, you've shifted and changed so much that their soul is guiding them to do this as well, to go through this healing process. You know, one of you did walk away from the other because it wasn't Yes, they've stepped forward. They've stepped forward from old patterns, old conditioned, old cycles, and it's a very painful but brave thing to do, to step forward. And you and they have. I feel that they're on that path. You're both on your paths, but they're on a path. They're in it in their own time. And the beautiful thing about soulmates is coming to that understanding that you have no expectations of another, and you understand you have no control over another. And if you want to have a control over another, it's because you've still got a lot of self-love, self-healing to do on yourself. So it's about releasing them and allowing them to do this at their own pace. And they are doing it, my darling. So let's have a look. And I'm also getting with this 4. You've got the 4 of Wands, which is that wonderful commitment card as well, and that's just been told to me too, that they are, as I said, wanting to heal the relationship, wanting to heal the situation. But in order to do that, they have to go through this healing time, this quiet time themselves, because they have to. You can't fix another. You can only heal and fix yourself. And so they've gone through experiences with this 3 of Pentacles, and whatever's been hammered home into them, whatever experiences they've gone through, that has allowed them to shift and change. And they are very much in that reflective state at the moment. I'm just going to look at what's below them. This is the feeling behind the feeling behind the feeling. Thank you, Spirit. I wanted to come out. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So this is what's driving them. And that wish fulfillment, this is all in relation to you, is you. But again, it's all in its own time. Do you see he's not doing anything here in this card? The 9 of Cups, for me is very much about, again, coming down to divine timing, divine law, and allowing things to happen in a natural pace. So it's their soul and spirit is guiding them at this moment in time to do things at the natural pace they're meant to happen. But if you look at the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups in their near future, that makes the 10 of Cups, which is the happy ever after abundant card. And if I also look at the 4 of Swords in the above position and the 9 of Cups in the below position, those 2 cards are in symmetry together. My little dog, sorry, wants a little bed. Those 2 cards are in symmetry together. So wherever they are on their journey, their soul is guiding them and they're listening to their soul. So that's very beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is, I hope that helped whoever that was meant to help. And if you do want to click on the extended, I'm now going to go deeper into the reading and look at more about advice from Spirit for you and what's around your soulmate and their hopes and fears and potential outcome. And we'll pull some clarifiers as well and some love messages. But I hope that helped whoever wanted to listen to this piece of the reading. Take care, my darlings, and see you again in a week's time. Bye-bye.